Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. We are sitting on the floor in my living room because my office is so loud with the construction outside. I was hoping coming out here you'd be able to hear me a little bit better. I'm just taking 10 minutes to make my next 10 hours a little bit better. Something about putting on makeup just makes me feel better, just makes me have a better day. If you are new here, hi, I'm Krista. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I just have a lifestyle channel over here. I take you through my life, through my 20s, navigating everything from career to finances to being healthy. I'm just a girl getting through her 20s who likes to record it and put it on the internet. So if you like content like that, make sure you subscribe and stick around. The first few weeks of October, I took super slow because I had a surgery, so I really had to take it slow, but it's starting to get crispy in the air and I'm starting to feel super healed from that surgery. And it is just like motivating me to hit the ground running and just be like my most productive self. I've talked about it a little bit, but I definitely am planning to do like a winter lock-in where November, December, January, February, those months, I really lock in on like my health and fitness goals because I just feel like the winter, there's not that much going on. It's the perfect time to lock in on those things. That way, when spring comes around, you're feeling like your best self. And I also think having goals and having things to work on is a really good way to combat seasonal depression, which is something I think a lot of us struggle with when you are stuck inside and it's so cold and there's just nothing to do. It's really easy to fall into that like seasonal depression. So I'm already kind of brainstorming, thinking about what I'm gonna do to fight that and to keep myself motivated. So October is kind of all about brainstorming for me. What am I gonna do this winter? And also starting to build habits that are going to serve me well in the winter. We're keeping October flexible, we're brainstorming, and we're trying to build habits. The whole point of that conversation is to say I got up early this morning at 7. This is day 2. Who's proud of me? Of having an actual morning routine. I'm really guilty of rolling out of bed at 8 o'clock and immediately making a coffee, logging in for work. And that's just not the best. You should allow some time for yourself in the morning. So I'm really trying to build a morning routine. Waking up 7 a.m., doing my skincare and going on a nice long walk. As a remote employee, I also get very few steps in the day if I'm not very intentional about going on walks and getting in step. So for me, a morning routine is whatever is gonna make your day a little bit better and make you a little bit happier. And for me, that is getting in a walk, doing my skincare, making my bed. As long as I kind of check those few things off, I feel like I've had a good productive morning. That's what I did this morning. We're building those habits and we're just getting ready to go into this like winter lock-in. All that to say, welcome to the vlog. We're going to be getting through the next few work days, building our routines, and just enjoying October for what it is and for what it brings. I am signed up for my first workout class tomorrow since my surgery. I'm a little nervous, honestly. So I've been trying to like test the waters. The past couple days, I've been doing just 10-minute YouTube Pilates arms workout. That's going fine. Upper body is really no problem. Today, we are going to try just like a 10 or 15-minute leg workout. I'm going to pull something up on YouTube. I am going to throw the ball of bangles around my ankles, I think, and give it a try. I actually really like the YouTube workouts. It's nice just being able to sit here and do it in my living room, but I really want to try to do some squats and stuff before I go to my workout class tomorrow. I really think it's gonna be fine, but just out of an abundance of caution, we're gonna do a little test run. 10-minute Pilates legs. Is Pilates legs even a thing? Oh yeah, here we go. 10-minute leg sculpt. This is perfect. I usually like to mute the YouTube video and then I just blast my own music in the background and just follow whatever they're doing on screen. This is by Yoga with Cassandra. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. You wanna do it with me? This is a lot like what you're gonna be doing tomorrow. It's actually romantic. Good morning. We made it to Wednesday. We We are halfway through the week. I've just wanted my few vlogs that I'm gonna get out in October just being like October diaries, days in my life, just very no theme kind of videos. So just take you through my days. Did our normal morning routine. When I say normal, I mean day 3. Today was day 3 of getting up early and going on my long walk. And today I almost did not go, if I'm being so honest. I laid in bed and thought I am way too cozy in this bed. I've tried to do this a million times, but this is the first time I've really like committed to it. So we're not quitting. We're creating a morning routine. So went on my walk. I have 2 calls today. I mixed up some bread dough last night. So I need to bake some bread, and then I have a few things for work. I'm doing some refreshes, which are pretty simple. We have our first workout class back tonight, so it should be a pretty good day. I am nervous about it. I actually asked Will to come with me tonight because I was scared to go to my first one alone just in case something happens. It's not really my heart that I worry about, it's my leg. Where they went through my leg, it's still healing. It's like pretty close to done, but I am a little nervous. But I think I'm gonna go do that workout tonight and then just kind of take it easy the rest of the week and the weekend. But yeah, happy Wednesday, happy halfway through the week. I don't know what it is about the DJI, this camera, but I cannot tell you how many times I have been talking to the camera for a very long time and realized it's not recording. I think it's just such a small screen that I don't even notice. So I'm trying to pay extra close attention to that. Just got to the workout studio. I'm nervous, but I'm more excited for Will to try it. You can't even see your face. I'm so excited. I love taking him to my workouts. And with this place, I get a couple guest passes a month. So you can come like twice a month if you want.
I can't wait.
I also sold my reception dress from the wedding. It took a few months, but I did not give up hope and I sold it. So I went and shipped it. That was exciting. So officially sold pretty much all my wedding looks. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with my wedding dress. I think I'm going to try to get it preserved, but it is still hanging up at my parents' house. That's something I need to think about over the next few months, but let's go in and get in a workout.
It's a light, medium, heavy weights.
I made another batch of mini loaves this morning and I kind of rushed the process and it just did not turn out quite as good as last time. Something's off with the color. I don't know, it's either overproof, underproof. I can never tell the difference between the two. It always tastes fine. It's just sometimes the crumb is like perfect and sometimes it's a bit of a dud. We have a dud this time. This time, I think I just rushed it a little bit. It needed a little bit more time, but we're gonna be using that to make dinner tonight. We're doing steak sandwiches, so we're gonna use the sourdough. I'm about to kind of caramelize up some onions. So caramelized onions, we have arugula, steak, mustard. Will loved my class. He said he would go with me. He would use all my guest passes.
It was really hard.
I like taking him because I like him to see like that it's no joke. I did really well as well. I felt perfectly good throughout the whole class, so I'm excited about that. Gosh, these loaves are so dense. I decided I'm gonna do mine open face. So I'm doing some Dijon, going in with some arugula and some red onions cooked down with balsamic, some steak, and this is dinner. Just an update on my day. It is 1:30. I just had a meeting that went from 12 to 1:30. I ended up eating my lunch through the meeting because it went over. It was only supposed to be an hour. But I'm getting a lot done at work. I feel like work has been going really well for me. I'm in quite the rhythm, quite the groove with it. I ate leftovers for lunch, what we had for dinner last night. I am gonna have to go to the store after work for sure because we have an empty fridge. I do have a big thing of arugula I need to use up. One thing I always do is before I go to the store, look at what we have. I feel like it's obvious, but we have this huge thing of arugula. So I need to plan meals around that. So I think I'm gonna do like a big salad tonight. And yeah, I really just try for absolutely nothing to go to waste. I've been loving LaCroix. They're just so crispy. I wonder if you could hear that. Like it's just sitting here bubbling away. Something I like absolutely need in my next car is tint on the windows. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my car I think has 0% tint. Like I just feel like everyone can see straight into my car, and I don't like that for a lot of reasons. One of them is safety, just like anyone can walk by and look straight in really easily, and also filming. So I would love some tint on my car. I don't think it's worth it for this car. This car is very old, has a lot of miles on it, but my next car, I definitely want to get tint on it if it doesn't come with tint. Just ran some errands, picked up a prescription, did some grocery shopping. I need to run home and get dinner started because I can tell I'm getting hungry. It's like 6:05. So I want to get started on the chicken and make a nice big healthy salad. Here is an overview of what we picked up. For proteins, a bunch of chicken, some ground beef because we're going to do spaghetti with meat sauce tomorrow night for dinner. We got some apples, lemons. I've been back on my lemon water kick. Pecans and goat cheese, both for the salad I'm getting ready to make, as well as the avocado, red onion. We always have yellow onion on hand. Cottage cheese is another one that's just great to have around for snacks. Coffee creamer. I decided today I'm gonna slowly try to wean myself off of coffee creamer and just do coffee with milk. We'll see if that will happen. I just had this thought today, so don't hold me to that, but I'm considering it. Olive oil, marinara sauce. These are things that Will eats. LaCroix. And then very exciting, Poppy, which I will have a couple times a week as like a treat because they are expensive. These will run you $2.50 per can, but very exciting. They had them at Food Lion, which is where we shop mostly because we find they have the best prices, and they never had Poppy, but looks like Food Lion struck a deal with Poppy and they were only $2, which is cheaper than the other stores around here like Harris Teeter, Publix, Whole Foods. I picked up this flavor. I'm usually not a fruit punch person, but at this point I've almost tried all the Poppy flavors, so I'm like, might as well complete every single flavor and give this one a try. I've got the salad started. Arugula base with half an avocado in each. And then I've got some sauteed veggies, zucchini and tomato. I like tomatoes cooked these days, so I'm maturing. Then I've got raw red onion. Just gonna sprinkle that all over. Then I made this dressing. It's balsamic, Dijon mustard, olive oil, some honey. Drizzle this on top. Fresh black pepper. On Will's salad, I'm gonna do him some cucumber. I don't really like cucumber, so I'm gonna skip out on that. On my salad, I'm gonna do some pecans, goat cheese crumbles, really yummy salads, lots of veggies, healthy fats, protein. I'm excited to eat this. I've been doing almost like a project pan this year without really talking about it. So I just have a ton of products that I needed to get through. And then after I get through all of them, I really want to focus on finding like my core products, my core skincare routine. I feel like I have a lot of my makeup routine down pat and my go-to products for makeup. So now I'm focused on skincare and then also shower and body care. Slowly but surely, I'm getting through all the stuff that I have, and then I'm gonna start refining it. It's a really long process though to like go through all of your products, and I don't want to rush it either because I don't want to waste money. I want to use all these products. I know my go-to face wash, face lotion, face sunscreen, my go-to body lotion. I've been loving this Palmer's lotion. It's such a good value for the size. This is my third bottle. I'm loving this stuff. This is the coconut oil one, but they also have a cocoa butter one. Both are amazing. Next, I want to figure out my go-to body wash, body oil. I've got like shampoo, conditioner figured out. I've got like shaving all figured out. So yeah, I really want to perfect my shower routine, and then I will definitely share with you guys, and also perfect my skincare routine. All of that to say, I want to share this product that has been sitting in my drawer forever that I finally got around to trying, and I'm actually really, really liking it. I can tell with the change of the weather, my skin is getting dry. I have very dry skin, and it definitely flares up with colder weather. This is the Laneige Cica Sleeping Mask. It is a Korean overnight mask designed to soothe stressed skin and strengthen the moisture barrier. And it's non-comedogenic, it's for sensitive skin, all the things that I look for. I am loving this for my dry winter skin. I do my full skincare and then I just put this on last. It's not too thick where it feels like oily or gross on my skin. It honestly absorbs really nicely, but it is thick enough that you want to like wear it overnight. But I love the way it makes my skin feel. I wake up feeling very hydrated. It has not broken me out. I've been using it for probably a week or two now. So I just wanted to share this. If you have super dry skin like me, this could be a great option in the winter specifically. Once I realized I was loving it, I always like to look up reviews because I'm like, am I crazy or does this feel amazing? And it has really good reviews online, so I think it definitely is a working product. We love a poppy taste test around here. I don't think it's been in the fridge long enough. It's only been in there for like 2 hours. So I'm gonna pour it over some ice. Oh, that color. Why is it so bright? That is a bright color. I feel like poppy's usually pretty clear. It smells like fruit punch. Tastes like fruit punch. It tastes like Kool-Aid. Kind of what I expected. Probably not my go-to flavor. Kool-Aid just tastes like artificial to me. It does taste good. It just tastes like fruit punch, which is not my favorite thing on earth. Cheers. Today was actually really easy to get out of bed. Maybe I'm getting used to it. Maybe. I'm making a coffee. I always start by putting a little bit of creamer in the bottom of this espresso glass because I read somewhere or heard someone say one time that espresso dies if it doesn't mix with something within 10 seconds. I don't know what that means, but so I always try to brew it straight into creamer. And then I just tap in a little bit of cinnamon. Something new I've been doing is adding in a little bit of salt. It might sound odd, but it's really not. Like salted caramels, salted chocolate, that's all pretty common for sweet things. I really like the salt in this. It adds just that little touch, and I love sweet and salty. Here we have it. We made it to Friday. I actually feel like this week flew by. Plan for the day, normal, same old, except my in-laws, which sounds so weird to say, I haven't called them that yet. Will's parents are coming in town tonight for the weekend. Just some normal guest prep, need to wash the sheets, all that jazz. They're not getting until late, so I have plenty of time. But that's just like the one thing today in the back of my head. Like, okay, at some point you need to do that, clean just a little bit. I'm gonna go drink my salty latte and do some emails. I was about to eat lunch, but then I decided before I do that, I'm just gonna knock out a quick arm sculpt that I wanted to do. On days that I'm not going to workout classes, I wanna try to do some other form of working out, whether it's just doing 5-minute Pilates arms at home, going to my apartment gym, whatever it is. Today, I'm gonna be doing 2 of these, the Bridal Arms series from Gabby George. I'm going to do this 5-minute one, and then I'm gonna do another 5-minute one. So I'm gonna do 10 minutes total of a arm sculpt. On my lunch break, just a quick 10-minute workout, putting on these bangles, and then I will eat lunch and I'll feel like I've accomplished something. I feel like a 10-minute workout is just so easy and it makes you feel like you've accomplished something. I mean, it's not easy, don't get me wrong, these burn, but you know what I mean. That was great. I really liked that. I had been hearing a lot about her bridal arms series. It's so easy just to throw on and do something like that super quick. I have some dumbbells somewhere in a box, and I think I need to get those out because I feel like I could go a little bit heavier than just the wrist weights. Making a little bowl for lunch. I've got grilled chicken, some leftover sauteed vegetables from last night. I'm doing cottage cheese, and I'm gonna eat it with a little bit of pita bread. Perfect lunch. I feel like a lot of people who I only knew from TikTok have been coming over to YouTube lately, and I love that. I'm just a YouTube girl at heart, obviously. I love long form content. I am gonna sit and enjoy this and watch some YouTube. I just finished making the bed. It looks wonderful. This is by far one of my favorite rooms in her apartment because it has a huge window, so the lighting is super good in here. And because it's not really used very much besides my desk, it stays super clean. So I just love being in here. Our room, our bathroom, the kitchen, these are all spaces that we live in and are constantly using. So I feel like they're harder to keep just like beautiful and spotless. So yeah, it's also really easy to refresh and clean for that reason. So I've got it all ready for our guests that are coming later this evening. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here. It was basically a work week in my life, very standard work days, getting back into a workout routine, figuring out our morning routine. I've been feeling motivated lately. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you all so very soon in my next one. Bye guys.